Habitat is very active here in Memphis, and they've concentrated a lot on renovating homes for people who live in them. They have one particularly for aging people, for people over, I'd say, 75 years old, a couple who live in a house and the house becomes dilapidated in some way.
Interested in it first?
Well, my whole public life has been devoted to keeping the peace and promoting human rights. And I think a basic human right of a human being is to have a decent place in which to live. They really take care of it when they get through building it themselves, and then they can have a chance to raise their children in a place that makes the children proud to come home and bring their friends. And quite often we see that the children of a family that has a new Habitat home do much better in school than they did before. They have a much more outgoing personalities. They get along well with their classmates and playmates than they did before, because in the past they were ashamed of where they lived and they didn't have anything to prove that their lives could be better. Well, we've done this for 33 years, and we've had anywhere from 2,000 to 14,000 volunteers join with us. We were supposed to be in Nepal right now with 2,500 volunteers, but they have kind of a civil war going on, and we couldn't get supplies for our 2,500 volunteers. So this one day in Memphis is a kind of a preview of what we're going to be doing next year, again in Memphis. It's a wonderful way to help other people who are in need, who've never had a decent home in which to live, but it puts a lot of responsibility on them to share their own responsibilities, and they feel like it's their house when they get through because they've worked hard on it, just like the volunteers have who come in to help them. Usually when we give a Bible and give the keys to the house, you know, everybody cries. The homeowners weep, and the volunteers standing around weeping just with joy. So it's a wonderfully emotional experience.
Is that moment still?